We have this idea in business that, when you tell somebody you teach business ethics, they say, well, that's an oxymoron. Two words, you put them together, they're a contradiction. And business and ethics just don't go together. If you start thinking about stakeholders, you have to re-examine that idea, because stakeholders turn out to be not products, not accounts, not assets, not liabilities. They turn out to be living, breathing human beings. And because stakeholders are living, breathing human beings, they're not just some role, they're actual people. It's not customers, it's customers with names and faces. And you don't just provide them with products. Your products and services come with a promise. Once you begin to think about stakeholders, the language of ethics kind of creeps in. And in a way, this is intentional, because the point of stakeholder theory, or managing for stakeholders as I like to call it, is that it's a way to think about business that puts business and ethics together. Business ethics shouldn't be an oxymoron. It should be two words that are redundant to each other. When we think about business, we ought to think about, well, what are the effects of this business on those that are outside it? Customers, suppliers, employees, communities, and the people with the money. Thinking about stakeholders is thinking about business, and thinking about stakeholders is thinking about ethics. It comes to the same thing. So that's why it's important to think about stakeholders having names and faces and families, because they're human beings just like you and I. If we treat them as faceless entities, as roles, as assets, as receivers of products and services, we miss the fundamentally human connection that capitalism allows us to provide.